Drills it from outside. Young's got 8. Here's Collison.
Rudy Gay is listed at 6'8", but he has a 7'3" wingspan and tremendous athleticism. That really helps him defensively, both on the perimeter and inside, where he contributes on the glass and blocking shots.
Phoenix leading by 4. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And that's not supposed to happen. Come on now. You're not supposed to throw an alley-oop from that kind of distance. Come on.
And then Clark to dunk it with authority.
Man.
Wow.
How about the communication between the teammates? That was an impressive display.
Here's Collison after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Kicks it to Cousins. There's the 3. And there's Darren Collison on the assist by Cousins.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Phoenix has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. White against Collison. Young outside. Back to White. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Young's shot is off. For the Phoenix Suns, they're coming off a good outing against the Trailblazers in Portland.
Seemed like they hit every big shot they had in that game. Their offense was clicking, but really clutch in big moments.
That's ideally the way you want it to unfold on the road, Steve. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into the game.
Carl Landry's checked in for Sacramento. Jeremy Lin comes in for Darren Collison. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control, even at full speed. I love that about him.
The Kings trail by 5. Here's Lin. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Jeremy Lin, really an attack guard. Quick and aggressive, always looking to penetrate and get into the paint.
The Kings shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Well, you take a look back to last year, guys. This is a club that converted about 76% of its free throws.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Hollins is checked in, and it's Caspian for Rudy Gay.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous alley-oop.
This crowd just stunned at the sight of that one.
Here's McCallum. seconds on the shot clock. A nice shot by Lin.
And Lin has really become an explosive athlete. He's put in a lot of work during the offseason to develop his strength and acceleration on a different level now than when he entered the league out of Harvard, for sure.
And here are the Kings now after the missed three by Carmelo. McCallum, the pass to Langford. No good. So Phoenix will take it the other way. And for Lin, like a lot of slashers, Steve, turnovers have been an issue.
Yeah, that aggressiveness can work against him where, sometimes he over-penetrates. He's watching a lot of film, trying to learn that balance of when to pass and when to take it all the way to the rim.
Here's McCallum. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Nick Young.
That's his first personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. That one goes. Count it.
The height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
Shot's good by Anthony.
Well, this quarter is going awfully well for him. It seems like every chance he's gotten, he's pretty much converted.
To the paint. It's stolen by Davis. And here comes White, leading the fast break. Young outside. Another three for Phoenix.
He's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
The Kings trail by 9, and Ray McCallum picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, I love it. He gets there first, absorbs the contact. Nice play defensively.
No flop there. He took that one right in the chest.
Here's White. Cashes in for a double-digit lead. White's got his first points of the night.
Their offense has really come together immediately, threatening to run away with this game.
It's hard to imagine they'll be able to stay as hot as they've been so far, but if they can, watch out.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. No luck. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Suns lead by 8. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And we're also seeing a lot of fast break hoops, so this team doing a nice job getting easy points.
And Phoenix, look at who they've got on the floor. We've got Davis. Young is out there with White. Then it's White, and it's Anthony in at the small forward spot.
Well, it wasn't too long ago that the Suns were selling first-round picks. Now the complete opposite. White stacking up draft picks as they look to go young and rebuild this club.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, guys, common wisdom among players is that it's better to be an unrestricted free agent than a restricted one. However, a recent study found that comparable players ended up making more money in restricted free agencies. Teams know they have to overpay to avoid a player's team matching that offer. Kevin?
Oh, some good examples from this offseason, Doris. Great job, thanks.
Yeah, the contracts given to Chandler Parsons and Gordon Hayward come to mind. I mean, both were able to command max salaries despite not yet being star caliber.
And the push for new talent in Phoenix really seen from top to bottom. New GM, first-time head coach, and Jeff Hornacek.
Yeah, and they did an outstanding job. They're pushing to create a very positive culture. They're really giving everybody an opportunity to show what they can do. Thus far, the results are very impressive. Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here. Kings, one of the youngest teams in the league. They're trying to build through the draft, but with mixed results over the last couple of seasons. Marcus Cousins, the only player who's truly distinguished himself as a significant significant building block.
And the Kings making a change here. Evans is checked in. Here's Gay. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
And his work on the glass, certainly noteworthy. He contributed in a number of ways.
And White with the block. Pass to Anthony. Right side, White. Tipped away. It's stolen by McLemore. Pass to Collison. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. McLemore dishes to Collison. 6 to shoot. Here's the three. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And the Kings, Clark, over the last 5 years.
Unbelievable.
How did he do that?
How's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway. Self-service.
The most magnificent alley-oop he could have chosen.
And he pulled it off, too. Remarkable.
Here's Collison after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony.
White.
Darren Collison could be the fastest player in the NBA with the ball in his hands. Westbrook, Parker, obviously in the conversation as well. But, boy, Collison, the son of 2 track stars, he is just explosive.
The Kings have missed both of their free throws tonight. 0 for 2 so far. And he makes the first.
At the line for 2.
Collison hits them both. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. White drives in. That's good. White's got 6 points. And Collison loves to use his quickness at both ends, a blur in transition, Clark, and defensively, he'll hound you for the full 94 feet.
Well, again, we've talked about this before, Kevin. You've got to play to your strengths. He's a little undersized, but as they say, speed kills, and he looks to make the most of his speed.
The Kings shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Well, Ben McLemore seen as perhaps a steal when the Kings selected him 7th overall in last year's draft, but his rookie season was a colossal disappointment, defensively and offensively. He really struggled to contribute.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
And the pass to Young. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Now Collison. He has 5. Cousins and a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And McLemore, an excellent shooter in one season that he had at Kansas.
And you combine that with his athleticism, Kevin, and he's got tremendous upside. That's why he was so highly regarded as a prospect.
Now here's White. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Portland.
And he did some nice work on the boards too, Kevin. That was definitely a factor in that game as well.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
Cousins. Excellent D there from Anthony.
Oh, boy, he is just cold as ice. I don't think he's going to be the one to help them cut into the lead.
It's Gay with the drive. Phoenix grabs the miss. White's got 6 rebounds now in the game. From the arc. Shot's good. 9 points for the machine.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
You know, last season,